Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Vibe with Faith Leprons, and if you are new to this YouTube channel, you are welcome to the Vibe family. We vibe on Vibe here. So currently I'm at the Fassi Park. I came to just chill out because I have been through a lot. I'm sure a lot of you would have noticed that I have not been on the internet or on YouTube for a while now. That's because of work and some other unforeseen things that have been occurring. So apparently I posted a video this morning that I have a testimony, like God saved my life and that of my colleagues. Actually, I said I was going to give the testimony today, and that is exactly what I want to do. I don't want this testimony to pass today. That's the reason why I want to give this testimony today. I am not with my microphone. I would have come out with my microphone, but unfortunately I am not with my microphone, and that's fine. I just hope this my sound is a bit okay and the environment is okay. But whatever the case is, just listen to the testimony and make sure you get blessed from this testimony. So Friday morning I resumed work, and from my leave I resumed work from leave, and immediately I got to the office. Someone called me that our dispatch rider had an accident, and when I got to the scene of the accident, I saw the injury the guy had. He broke his leg. I mean, a chunk of his leg went out completely, and some people called my attention to the person who, jammed the guy. On getting to meet the lady, I was like, Ma, they told me you were the one that hit this guy. What exactly happened? I was even polite to her, but she became very unnecessarily rude and mean and wicked, if I must say. She was very, very wicked, because how on earth would you jam somebody? Okay, this was how the thing happened. He was coming out of the filling station, like from here, and then the guy was coming out from the road into the street. So she was already in the street, but in a filling station. And then coming out of the filling station, she was supposed to have maybe pressed her on. She was supposed to have pressed her on, or probably, just indicate that someone is coming out to the road. Because this guy was already on the road, so there is no way the guy would know someone is coming out of a filling station. So she just came out without even pressing her on, and that was how she collided with the dispatch rider. And her bumper flinged him. I don't even know how the thing happened. Her bumper flinged him from the road, and his bike, nothing happened to his bike, nothing happened to the woman's vehicle, except for a very little scratch. And the next thing this woman would tell me was, I'm not supposed to even take him to the hospital because he was the one that bumped into me. I was like, are you kidding me? You hit somebody and you're telling me you're not supposed to take care of the bills, or what? You're not supposed to take him to the hospital. That our own vehicle too was crashed. I'm like, your vehicle was crashed. Where is the scratch? This woman showed me one very little scratch, and I'm like, compared to this guy's life that is even losing blood and the leg that is already broken, you're talking about a scratch on your car. Are you kidding me? She said I should please not talk to her, that she doesn't even have anything to say to me. That I told them, let's take the guy to a pharmacy a bit for first aid. That the guy refused, that he wants to meet his manager. Of course, why won't he refuse? Because we don't even know if you are a ritualist. You want to kill this person and carry his body and run. So I said, okay, fine, what are we going to do now? No problem, what are we going to do? And this woman told me that that we should find a way to treat him, that she's not. I said, madam, thank God everybody at the scene saw what happened, and they were all in support of the dispatch rider, because apparently he was not wrong, she was wrong. So they all held her there, that she was not going anywhere until we treat that boy. So we took him to the first hospital. They were saying just to stabilize him before we take him to Ibobi orthopedic hospital, that we are going to pay 300,000. And we're like, 300,000 for what? We can't do that. Apparently she called her husband. He was like, we should stay at the hospital, that he's coming, let him go and make sure. I said, okay, you're not going anywhere, we have to treat this guy together, because what do you want me to do? I should leave him here or what? And then the hospital finally rejected him, that they couldn't take him in. So we had to go to another hospital, or still on the island. When we got to the hospital, they said they were going to collect 200,000 just to stabilize him. Okay, the lady even said that their surgeon is going to come. You know how all these liars, all these hospitals that tell a lot of lies, but the surgeon is going to come to take care of him, this. So we told the lady, madam, you will be the one to pay, because there's no way we are going to pay for this. You will take care of the bill. So she paid the 200k, and then they stabilized him, gave him injection, drip, and wrapped the leg so that the leg won't get infected. So we took him we now had to drive from the island. I personally drove the car from the island straight to Ibobi Orthopedic Hospital. When we got to Ibobi Orthopedic, before we got to Ibobi Orthopedic Hospital, my vehicle started making noise. The leg started making noise. I was like, my God. And I just fixed it. The useless mechanic that fixed my car collected 160,000. That's the story for another day. Collected 160,000 to fix my shocks without even changing one. To change my shocks, but he didn't change even one single one. So I think on Wednesday, I collected 2 new shocks from him. He said I would come on Saturday to collect the remaining one. But anyways, let's move ahead from there. So he fixed the vehicle, and just for me to go to the mainland with the car to Ibobi Hospital, my vehicle tire started making noise again. I was like, what is this now? What has this man done to my vehicle again? So we had to manage the car to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, we registered the guy, did all the procedures. He said he needed 3 pounds of blood, he needed to do this, we need to pay for surgery, we need to do this, Then it was time for us to leave Ibobi Hospital to the island. And we left Ibobi Hospital at about past 9. I can't remember the time exactly, but I know it was past 9 to 10. And the vehicle was seriously making noise. Oh my God, it was making noise. If you know how shafts make noise in a car, that's exactly the noise. But it wasn't shaft, because I'd already changed my shaft. So it wasn't shaft that was the problem, it was the nuts that loose. But we didn't even know that they didn't tie. The mechanic apparently did not tie the nuts. The knot was a bit loose. So when we were on our way back, we even missed our way. We had to follow a particular road, went round and round until we finally found our way to I think it's 3rd Mainland Bridge, from Yaba to 3rd Mainland Bridge. Then we went down to Osborne and then followed that Falamo Bridge and all that. By the time we were coming, the car was seriously making noise. I was even telling my colleague, please, because I couldn't drive again. I told him to just drive. I was really exhausted, running up and down Ibobi Hospital. They'll tell you, go to the back to do lab, go to this place to do pharmacy, go to this place to POP, I was just running up and down. So when I told him to drive the vehicle. So when we got to Chisco, my other colleague had to pick his car because he parked at Chisco. So he had to pick his vehicle. So it was just me and my other colleague that was driving. And I wanted to drive, but he was not like, should he drive? I said, please come and drive, I'm tired. So he came to the steering and then started driving. As we got to Jakonde, guys, and I told him that, see, I think I need to go to the office to pick my... Imagine if we didn't even divert, that we're going to the office, following that Jakonde or Sapa London road to the office. Imagine if we didn't follow that route. We would have followed the main road, and then the vehicle would have... I don't even know what would have happened. Maybe we would have had a very fatal accident. I don't know what would have happened, but apparently I told him, let's go to the office. I need to pick my bag, my charger, my laptop and every other thing. So we had to follow that road leading to Osapa. So as we got to that turning that would take us to Osaka, there was traffic. The traffic light was red, so we had to wait. Waiting, when the traffic light became green, we wanted to move the vehicle, and then we now realized that the nut in the vehicle, the tire, was loose. And guess what, guys? Only one nut carried us from the mainland to the island. In fact, how God did that, I don't know. And that nut was even loose completely. That's when we got to Jakonde, the vehicle could not move. The tire pulled out of the vehicle. It was my colleague that was not like, the car cannot move. The tire is pulled out. I was like, what do we do? What do we do? We had to put the triangle, lights at the back to indicate to other drivers that the vehicle has a problem. So I brought out my wheel spanner, my everything, the one that will raise the car up, everything. I brought it out. We started trying to fix the car, and we had to lose nuts from other places. Apparently, where you fix the nuts, one of it had already cut off. So you can imagine, one of it had already cut off. So I was like, God, I didn't say I want to go to the office to pick my vehicle, that we're driving on the straight road and we're on high speed, or we're on the speed that we're using to drive the vehicle that was already making noise. What would have happened to us? It would have been another story, guys. It would have been a total different story by now. Who knows, maybe they would have taken me to the same Ibobi hospital that I had just left. Do you get? I was like, God, I was literally crying, because in fact you would not understand what God did for me because you were not there. But if you were there, maybe you would understand the two of what I'm talking about. We were able to get just one nut from the other tires, because other tires had just three nuts. I didn't even know. It was just one, I think the front side, that had 4 nuts. So we had to remove from that one that had 4 and put it in the driver's side. So we were only able to get 2 nuts for that tire that had issue. By the time we tightened it and then we were able to drive, guys, guess what? We now realized that it was the nut that was the issue. That's the bolt that was the issue, that was making the vehicle even make that noise in the beginning. I was like, gosh, does it mean that these people did not tighten this nut before they gave me my car, that they finished working on it? These people can be very wicked though. Maybe because he ate my money for the shocks that I gave to him, and I had to threaten him with police and soldier that he should give me back my money, or he should fix the shocks, because he now gave me 2 shocks. He was now angry. Maybe that was why he didn't tighten it well, or out of negligence. I don't even understand. But I was really, really pissed. And then, but I just thank God and I give God all the glory that I was able to get to the office, pick my stuff, and then we moved. I drove home alone at about, I left the office around 12:15, and I got home exactly 12:45 a.m. Only me on the road from Jakonde to, that's after coming out from Jakonde. Only me on the road from Jakonde to Ajabaduru. You can imagine. If you can imagine. Anyways, guys, stay safe wherever you are. Stay safe this December. The road is looking for blood. The road is people are looking for who to kill to make money. So try and stay safe, because we don't want to hear bad news. We don't want to hear any evil news. You can imagine the guy that is in the hospital now, his birthday is this week, and then the devil wants to take his life, but it will not work for him. I wanted to go for night vigil that Friday, but I said, if for God to have carried me to that hospital with that kind of vehicle and bring me back home safely, and then they were able to book a surgery for the guy, it means God has answered any prayer I was going to pray at the night vigil. So I just want you guys to stay safe and be blessed. Please try and stay safe. I thank God for what he has done for me and my family, and I just give him all the glory. My own birthday too is coming up this December 22nd. So guys, please do well to wish me well on that day. I'm going to post pictures and videos of my birthday. I'm going to celebrate it at somewhere in Lagos. After the birthday, I'll show you guys the video. But for now, if I tell people where the location is, people might troop in that place and say, I'm from your YouTube channel and all that, so I don't want that. Let me just, go to the place, do my birthday quietly, and then I'll post the video. You guys are going to be the first to see what the birthday was like. Alright guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It remains Vibe with Faithful Prawns, your number one and only vibe. Alright guys, see you in my next video. Bye.